right from my notes. Sweet, smiling, always happy. She's at every practice, she's at every game. She loves to be there. I honestly believe she's having a good time. She's probably mad at we messed with her hitting a lot this year. Let's try this, let's try that, let's try this, like that. But Sammy has a unique quality, and it's a hard thing to do. It's to, when someone tells you to do something as a hitter, as soon as somebody starts throwing to you, it becomes hard to do. If I tell you to step, not step. Do this, don't do that. Sammy's able to do that. And a lot of kids, even though they're trying, they revert back to what they're used to. And Sammy's been able to do that a lot. So I know things are going to get figured out. She's going to be a big part of the team. Here I said one of the few players that I can verbalize and change, and she can do it immediately. So that's a big plus. And Sammy's getting her first varsity letter today.
Yeah!
Fan favorite. Bree Cascarelli. Bree got out to the last couple of the open gyms. She's one of our cheerleaders / softball players. But right away we noticed that she has really quick hands and she was able to hit the ball really well. We're going to continue to push her to try and improve. And if she gets better as a hitter, that's what I tell girls, then you force me to find you a spot on the field. So keep working at your hitting, we'll find you a spot on the field. So it's great meeting her first. Miss Stoner.
Yo! Stoner! Stoner!
Best base runner of the year.
Oh, yeah!
So here are my tips about Bree. I said we like her speed right from the start. Quick hands. She has good eye-hand coordination. Makes contact with the ball. We really like her positive voice, whether it's at practice or at a game. I can always hear her being very positive, leading the pack. I gave her that job again today to be loud and to cheer. She did a good job. The last two notes are she's going to continue to improve and work for a spot on this team. And then I said, stay calm on the base pass. She's getting her first varsity softball letter today. Olivia. Like it? Come on, Mr. Melendez gets hugs, so you're not going to fight. Olivia got to play 3 positions this year. Test them all out. Taught, played third and played first. Again, she plays for Mr. Melendez. She'll be playing a lot this summer. She came to Doc in the middle of the year. She kind of got thrown right into the program right away. She was actually at an open gym before she was actually approved to be in the school. When I heard she was coming, I just kind of snuck her in and said, let's get started. Didn't ask permission. So, what a rebel. I have here, Olivia's hardworking, always wants very much to be a starter, as they all do. But she's working really hard, and we're hoping she will be in our starting lineup next year. I think she kind of knows where we're thinking about, but we're going to work toward that, and hopefully she'll be there. So Olivia's getting her first varsity letter today. And one freshman left, that is Miss Rourke.
Yeah, Grace! Pretty cool.
Girls have nicknames.
Oh, you got
Before I talk about her, I want to talk about her dad.
Mr. B2. Mr. B2.
Joe needs a special shout out because if you don't know, Joe is her travel coach. Let's say I thought there could possibly be some problems there with Dad being a travel coach and me being the high school coach. Total opposite, perfect example of the softball dad. Thank you. He's at almost every game, and I've never heard anything. He's probably saying a lot about me. I really appreciate that. But anyway, about their daughter. First of all, I'm not the only one to notice, but she's very even-tempered.
She's all right.
Step up here so I can see your reaction. A little silly.
A little.
But that's what we like about her a lot. Twice today as I walked from the dugout down to the third base coaching box, Bill Keene, the reporter from the Intelligenters, was like going crazy over how good this kid is. Just unbelievable. That kid's a freshman. On and on and on. She doesn't seem to feel pressure. I'm sure she does inside, but she never shows that. To me, that's a really important thing, to not show your opponent that you're nervous, that you think you messed up or whatever. She just charges right ahead without showing any emotion. That's what I like. She's hitting the number 2 spot for us all year, and that's not an easy thing to do. She's been asked probably to take more pitches than anybody else because with Emily getting on, trying to get her to steal, so you've been asked to look at some strikes you probably wish you could have swung at. So.
Yeah.
Got to get her game on. I wonder if really trying to get her. Plays like an upperclassman. I'm not going to go through a lot of stats tonight because they're not completed, obviously. But I did write this one down. 46 innings pitched, 3 earned runs.
Woo!
That's like a 4.3 something ERA or something. As a hitter, including her one today, 27 hits, 30 runs scored. Those are nice numbers, especially for a freshman.
Yeah, girl.
And Emily also is receiving her certificate for second team All-League pitcher tonight. Becca has the brightest sneakers on the team.
Look at that bright smile. So pretty. What the bright smile?
No braces. Hot news off the press. Day before yesterday. Nice. Okay. This is Becca's second year on the team. Here's exactly what I wrote down late last night. Sweet young lady, always smiling. See that? Okay. Seems to be friends with everybody on the team. We enjoy having her on the team. And she's going to be working hard and will be competing for a spot next season. She did, like me, have a really bad year with allergies. I had to put that down. There were a couple games where she did nothing but sneeze, and on one practice where I said, just go home. She will be getting her second letter, and we appreciate everything you've done, Becca. Mark. Okay, you want to see my notes?
Oh boy.
Well, I'm going to read them. So. This is my personal opinion, by the way, not the team's. I love the team. Perhaps the best dry sense of humor on the team. I love her sense of humor. And she makes me laugh a lot, and she probably doesn't even realize it half the time. Mara really showed a lot of improvement right off the get-go this year, especially in her hitting. One can tell you what we saw in the open gym. It was just amazing. Parentheses, confidence.
Yeah, Mara.
I've told Mara, and I will say this to the class and Mom, because she's supposed to talk to you about this, and says I never talked to her. She needs more self-confidence. The only thing that's holding her back is her self-confidence, I believe. I have a book that I've ordered. I'll be sending to your house soon for her.
Hey, I have one.
Okay? Okay? Just let me alone, Mr. Bennett. And again, Mara's one of these people that her hitting is going to get to the point where I'm going to have to find her a spot very soon. So, Mara, we appreciate everything you've done on the team. Thank you.
There's that humor.
It was good. Yeah. Okay, our last sophomore, Miss Bolton.
Yeah!
Another of Mr. Keene's favorites. Players, come on. And here's what I wrote last night, late into the night. Well, I was late. Yes, she is a sophomore, but she plays like a senior. And, quote, last of the Bolton girls.
Maybe, but not only.
Maybe we got Nolan.
I don't think I'm getting Nolan, sorry. Well, unless you two want to, I'll hang around a while if you two want to have a couple more kids. I had to say that. Even though I'm quite aware that field hockey is her #1 sport and basketball is probably her #2 sport.
No.
She quit.
But there's a reason the basketball coach is at all of our games, and this is one of them.
Because
Missed very few, maybe 1 or 2 practices, and did not miss 1 game this year. I think that says a lot for somebody that wants to play on a team, even though she's got a lot of other stuff to do in her life. She was mad that she only got 2nd team All-League. I would agree with her. The All-League stuff, if I may digress just quickly. Politics, no. The coaches go in a room, they present their players if they think they're deserving, and the coaches vote. Do the coaches know what they're doing half the time? Most of them no, okay? But that's the way it's been, that's the way it is. I don't know how it's going to change. I'll just leave it at that.
Thank you.
I do want to say at that same meeting, I had 3 different coaches talk. No, let me go back. The New Hope head coach. New Hope has a girl at short that's a travel player, a good player, but kind of gets too psyched up and throws the ball everywhere and whatever. At the end of that game, pulled that girl aside and he said, "This is what a D1 shortstop looks like."
That's because you were chasing that girl.
But the New Hope assistant was shocked that she was not a travel player. I mean, shocked like he almost fell out of his chair when I said it. He was in front of me. And Mike Lobley, the Bristol coach, said, "Wayne, she is the best of the 3, isn't she?" And I said, "Well, I think so, but it's early yet." So, but he's recognized how good she is very quickly. So I do not have all her stats. This girl has some big numbers this year. I'll just give you 2. She's the 2nd player in school history to get at least 40 hits in a season. The only other one was Holly Cease. Out of those 40, she has 23 extra base hits. That, no one has ever had that many in a season. That's a new school record. So, okay. I have 14 doubles, 5 triples, and 4 home runs. So, 2 in 1 game at New Hope. That's another one reason they thought she was the D1. But anyway, it's just been a lot of fun to have her on the team this year. I can't imagine what the next 2 years are going to be like. Thank you, Jill.
Good job.
Up to those big juniors now.
Nice. So you can look at me.
The most serious girl on the team, Lene Huntsberger.
She walks up.
This is my first line. One of the best laughs on the team.
Give it to us.
Olivia's up there too. If you get Olivia started, somebody's going to try. This girl is just a wonderful, natural athlete. One of the girls on this team, that's the perfect sentence for her. Volleyball's first, and I understand it. In my opinion, the best volleyball player to ever play at Dock is a girl. Wonderful basketball player, and she comes out and plays for our team. This is your 2nd year, right?
Yeah. Yes.
2.5.
2.5.
Or a quarter.
A quarter.
At least.
It was a quarter.
2 and 8.
2 in 1 game.
It was scary. Yeah, you came right in for districts, didn't you?
Oh, gosh. I better be good.
Started coming out.
She covers a lot of ground in center field where she's been, and she has a very good arm, even though Coach E makes fun of her throw. Most of you have probably heard me say this once, but with Cassidy, Lene, and Madison in the outfield, it is the best outfield the school has ever had. Undoubtedly. I mean, I hit balls every day in practice. They catch. I finally hit one. I'm like, that's down. I look down from one, look up, and I was like, I can't even hit him in the gap when I'm trying. So just amazing, and, you know, the girl in center field is covering the most ground, and she's done a great job for us. We're excited to have her back next year, and she got a second team All-BAL as an outfielder.
There it is.
Give you an eye.
So this is Ella's third year as a junior, just 3 years as a starter, 3 years as first team All-League second base. Ella has continued to get better every year on both sides of the game, but I think especially this year, she has really stepped up her fielding. I mean, we saw it again today. She's just been a great fielder. I changed her hitting a little bit this year, so if she wants to complain she didn't hit well enough, she can blame it on me. But I think she did a really good job. Hitting, fielding, and also she went 3-0 as a pitcher for us. I think she's undefeated in 3 years as a pitcher. So, she will be one of our team leaders next year because she'll be one of our seniors. So we're looking forward to having her back. We've already had a little conversation with her about positioning and spots in the lineup may be different next year because, you know, we're going to put her where we put her to use the most, and she's getting her letter and her first team All-League award. Welcome to the seniors. I think this is the second largest group of seniors I've had. We had 7 one year. The year Mr. Keene named them the Magnificent Seven in the newspaper every time he talked about them. Which was a little embarrassing when we're same newspapers, Central Bucks and North Penn and the Chamonix and whatever. But he likes this team. He comes to a lot of games. We get good press. I'm not going to complain. So the first one on my pile is Cassidy. So I have a secret to tell you about Cassidy. And I didn't talk to her about this because I know she gets a little nervous about things. But Cassidy has wound up being one of the top 3 hitters all time at this school.
With all that crying.
I think before today's game, she had a .436 career batting average. Wow. And it only went up today with her 2 hits in today's game. I've never mentioned this really because I thought she'd start thinking about it. So it's been under the radar for her the whole time. Coaches knew, but I have never said anything to her. Here's what I wrote down in the later letters. Did you ever play softball before you came to Doc? Ever?
No.
Not even pick up a bat?
No.
A glove?
No.
That's Kelly's glove that I still play with.
So when Kelly Krause was here as a senior, she was one of the pitchers, one of our really good pitchers over the years. She became friends with Cassidy as a freshman and said, why don't you come out for softball? And this is what has happened. I mean, it's amazing. She has wonderful eye-hand coordination. I think part of that is because she likes to play tennis, but she really hates to strike out. That's one of her big... When she strikes out, she thinks like it's a horrible major event in the world. Probably cries and whatever. She's worked really hard at this. I know she's silly and whatever, but she's worked very hard. She does not like to fail at anything, and that's in practice, that's in fielding a ball, that's in throwing a ball, all those things made her a better player because she worked very hard at it. You know, her ability to make contact as a hitter and her foot speed is one of the reasons she wound up with such a high batting average. I mean, she's probably had a lot of infield hits or hits where an infielder just picks up the ball and bobbles it once, she's already on, okay? So that was a big part of it. The other thing that's special about Cassidy Oh, no, it's right. She's the first player that I can remember that has said thank you after every practicing game. I don't know why she says thank you. I should be saying thank you, but I've really appreciated that. So she's going to be going to York College for nursing, and she's receiving her first team All-BAL outfielder. And she's a hugger.
Just hold that.